Dude, I just realized that, like, testicles, like, it has the word tickle in it. So it's literally just, like, tickle my testicles.
Are you asking, or?
I mean, I can be. What is going on, true crime and serial killer fans, and welcome to a second installment of Serial Killer Chronicles Unsolved. Today, we got a really special episode for you guys going. I'm dressed for it, Jacob isn't. You want to know who we're doing, Jacob?
Who?
We are discussing the Black Dahlia murder.
The Black Dahlia murder?
It is the first episode that we are doing where it's not multiple killings.
And we don't have, like, an actual killer here. It's just something that happened, right? It's like an event. Okay,
yes.
Gotcha.
Because obviously it's an unsolved case, hence Serial Killer Chronicles Unsolved. So, you know.
So it's unsolved, is what you're saying.
It's unsolved, yes.
Now, Mike,
Did you know it's unsolved, by the way?
What does that even mean?
I don't know. I heard it's unsolved, I guess.
Now, Mike, you said I'm not dressed for the occasion, but little did you know I have a bit of a surprise for you. Here we go, taking off the sweatshirt. Oh, no way. Yeah, this is a shirt from the band The Black Dahlia Murder, which I saw a little while ago. And if you notice, there's some titties and a demon penis.
Titties and a demon penis?
Yeah, so...
My three favorite things. Titties, demons, and penises.
So if we weren't going to get demonetized already, we definitely are now.
Oh, 1,000,000%. We made a rap about testicles about 20 minutes ago.
That's
and
going
recorded it.
That's going right at the beginning of the video.
Oh, that.
They probably already listened to it.
Oh, of course. I hope you did. I hope you liked it.
Is that a new flavor of a Bang?
It is indeed. It's not a new flavor that's out. It was one of the OG flavors. But I have never had this flavor, actually, believe it or not. I am sipping cotton candy today.
And you're banging and hanging.
I am banging and hanging. We didn't say that in the Bundy episode, actually.
We didn't.
So I gotta say it twice.
Oh my
if you
God.
ain't banging, you ain't hanging. And take it for a second time, Jacob.
If you ain't banging, you ain't hanging.
Motherfuckers!
Are you sick of hearing that yet? Probably.
I really hope not, because you're gonna keep on fucking hearing it.
Bang, once again, please give us a sponsorship.
Please, and this shit is fucking... Oh shit, this was really good.
Oh yeah?
Mm-hmm. Do you want to try it?
I kind of want to try it, yeah. Do you want to just... I'll just waterfall it.
That's up to you. I don't really give a shit.
Oh, yeah. It does taste like cotton candy.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. I gotta try that one. I tried the what was it? The cherry and the vanilla?
Oh, something cherry vanilla. Something like that.
Black cherry? Was it black cherry vanilla?
Black cherry vanilla? I think so.
Was, yeah. This is very related to serial killers.
It was actually very good. It's such a good flavor. That and Miami Cola.
Oh yeah. Oh shit.
Chef's
very good.
kiss.
Very good.
All right. So you ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
We're dressed for the occasion, both of us now.
Yep.
So turn off the lights and get ready for the story of the Black Dahlia murder.
About to get super spooky in here.
So the case of the Black Dahlia is one of the most infamous and curious unsolved cases in American history, as the grotesque nature, along with the proximity to Hollywood, shot the case into the national mainstream media coverage. The case would be the first page story on LA newspapers for over a month straight, and the interest of the case did not stop there, as true crime fanatics around the world have always had one question: who is the Black Dahlia murderer? In order to look into this case, we must first know the identity of the victim, and that is 22-year-old Elizabeth Short. Short was born in Boston in 1924, but would later relocate to LA in hopes of stardom. She was an actress and waited tables in order to make ends meet as she struggled to get acting gigs.
Did she actually get any gigs? Just out of curiosity.
I do not believe so.
No, like there's not like...
I don't think there's any like major like known motion picture. She might have been in a couple of like short films and like small budget films.
Okay.
None that I have heard of though, and I didn't really look into it on her Wikipedia page.
Okay, I was just curious. Fuck research, right?
I just care. I'm sorry, Elizabeth Short. I kind of just care about the murder, not like your.
Shouldn't ask that.
I don't want to say. I don't want to say I don't care about your career, but like, I mean, it's not really what you're famous for.
Famous for getting murdered, is that what you're saying?
She kind of famous for getting murdered.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Yeah. And then on the morning of January 15th, 1947, Betty Bersinger was walking to do some routine errands with her child when she discovered a body in the middle of an empty lot on South Norton Avenue in Los Angeles. She initially thought that the body was a discarded store mannequin before realizing it wasn't and calling the police.
I'm sorry. You thought it was a mannequin?
Yes.
Well, I guess it was probably cold like a mannequin, but I mean,
It was.
shit, that mannequin's got fingernails. What's up with that? Weird.
That mannequin looks really realistic.
Really attention to detail.
Just
on
goes
that
up
one.
to
Nice.
it, and it's just like looking at it. Just stand still for a minute. Just do this like really quickly.
This is good.
Damn, that's a lifelike mannequin. Oh shit, that's blood. Oh shit, that's real hair. Oh shit.
See,
oh shit.
This is how like everyone plays dead on like any crime TV show or something. It's just like they got their eyes open like fully like this, and then sometimes they'll do a blink.
I was watching
Terrible.
American Horror Story earlier today, actually.
Yeah.
And in Murder House, in the final episode, when Ben is hanging from the chandelier, his eyes are straight up just following the camera, and his body's not moving at all. And he's just standing there, just.
Oh, dude, I totally missed that. Oh shit.
I looked at it because it's like my fourth time watching Murder House, so I can like watch the details. It's such a good series. I fucking love Murder House.
I love the first 3 seasons. I love.
Asylum's so good too.
Asylum's pretty. Yeah, Asylum's. Oh wait, that's the second season. Yeah, no,
Yes.
I think that's my favorite. Asylum's probably my
Murder House is my favorite, but that's because I've watched it like 4 times and I've only seen Asylum like once.
Really went off the rails though lately. That show.
I heard Apocalypse was pretty good.
I didn't really like Apocalypse. 1984 was okay, in my opinion.
What about Cult? How do you feel about that one?
Which Cult? Which one was that?
Cult was the
That
one with
the-
Donald Trump and Evan Peters as a blue-haired guy.
Oh, yeah, it was okay. It was kind of like it was kind of like watching The Purge. It was like
Yeah.
it was like really focused on the political
Yeah, that
stuff
makes
rather
sense.
than the horror. So I was like,
I haven't
cool.
seen past like episode 7 of Coven, so like
Oh, Coven's really good.
I know.
That's one of my favorites.
it's
too.
been so good so far.
Yeah, no, that's pretty dope. It's a good season.
Anyways, the body was severely mutilated and was also completely severed at the waist. On top of that, she was completely drained of blood and also had 3-inch slits carved into her face, starting at the corners of her mouth and going all the way up to her ears.
Oh God.
A la Keith Ledger.
Yeah. You want to know how I got these scars?
That's Black Dahlia murder.
Oh man.
You want to know how I got these scars?
Really make sure to lick the sides of your mouth. Good. Yeah. Gotta
You gotta act like you got some barbecue sauce left over.
Keep them moist. It's my favorite word.
Moist.
Moist.
The moist.
Doesn't get better than that.
No?
This one's going off the rails today.
Oh, 100%. The corpse also had been posed as to have her hands bent, or have her hands bent? Her arms bent above her head and her legs spread apart. So she's just kind of sitting there just like we.
Like just like really high out of her mind. Maybe she wasn't
I thought
dead.
I thought it was like as a roller coaster thing.
Oh,
like she's
okay,
chilling
okay.
at Cedar Point on like Top Thrill.
But like she's scared, so she's got her legs like this.
Yeah,
like
she's like giving birth on Top Thrill Dresser. That's the way that I like to put it.
That's what they were going for.
Yeah. I really shouldn't be joking about
No,
this.
no, oh my God, no. Respect the dead. Don't.
Respect the dead, please. I'm sorry, Elizabeth.
We're just trying to keep this interesting. No shame to the deceased.
We're just trying to set ourselves apart. I'm sorry.
We got to keep this fun. I mean, if it's just dark, everyone's
Yeah,
gonna be like,
it's a very literally because our clothing.
literally, yes,
Yeah,
quite literally.
holy shit. Meta.
We're both wearing all black. This is
We are.
great.
Oh my god, even the pants too. My socks are all black too.
I don't have socks.
Well, then your socks aren't black.
Yeah. All right. Let's keep
The
going.
autopsy had declared that Short had died from hemorrhaging from the cuts on her face, as well as shock from the blows to her head and face. The coroner also found that she had marks on her body consistent with rope bondage, and that she was cut apart in a way that was medically efficient and also after death.
Medically efficient. So, like, what do you mean by that?
Basically, a doctor did it.
Okay, so it had to be someone.
It had to be somebody that has at least some anatomical knowledge, enough to do a medical procedure that was consistent with what happened to Short. I'm not going to go into detail because it's like, I don't know. I'll have my pre-med friend explain it at some point to me.
Cut to him. Right
It's
after
her
this scene.
actually, but
Oh, her. That's sorry. Sorry to assume the gender.
Yeah.
Anyone can be a doctor or a medical professional.
yeah.
There, I saved myself from getting canceled on the internet.
Jacob Yukum is over party.
Oh shit! Oh man.
Can we? Okay. I don't think that this episode is at all going to take off to the point where we can get a viral sensation going. But if this episode somehow does take off, hashtag Jacob Yukum is over.
Let's not do that.
I'm gonna require that you put hashtag Jacob Yukum is over on the bottom of this.
No, I'm not going to do that.
You are going to do
I'll say Serial Killer Chronicles is canceled.
No! We are 6 episodes in.
And we're canceled.
No, we are not canceled. A couple of weeks after the murder, the Los Angeles Examiner received a phone call from someone claiming to be the killer, stating that they should be expecting a package soon that contained some of Short's belongings. And as stated, a few days later, a package showed up that contained Short's birth certificate, business cards, some photographs, and her address book that had a few pages ripped out of it.
Ugh.
Yeah.
That's creepy.
Yeah.
Gives me the chills. The willies.
Yeah. The willies. It's such a funny word.
That's why I used it.
The person that called had also claimed that he would eventually reveal his identity, but not after leading the police on a little bit of a goose chase.
Goose.
Goose.
I like how you said that.
Goose.
Goose and willies.
Goose and willies. Goose and willies.
What are we talking about again? The Black Dahlia murder?
I
don't know what that is. I just learned that.
Goose and willies.
Willies. Jesus.
In 1947, after many dead ends and over 150 suspects interviewed, the case of the Black Dahlia officially went cold as they were no longer making any headway with their leads. The only suspect ever found to have substantial amounts of evidence against them is one Dr. George Hodel, a physician that worked out of Los Angeles. This theory is presented by George's son, Steve Hodel, and is the topic of the New York Times best-selling book, The Black Dahlia Avenger.
So his son, ratted him out.
Yes.
What the fuck? I'm all about, bringing people to justice and stuff, but, if someone in the family did something, man, you bury that body.
I mean, you'll see why he might have. I'll get into some detail.
Okay.
Steve presents the idea that his own father is a Black Dahlia murder, and he was not the only person to believe that this could be true, as George Hodel was actually on a list of 21 serious suspects back when the case was being investigated. And George Hodel was actually a little bit of background as to why I say that there could be a big bit of a conflict of interest with Steve trying to prosecute George Hodel. So George Hodel was actually a very cruel and abusive man that beat and also molested his children. He reportedly had been caught having sex with his own daughter multiple times, and it is even possible that he could be the father of his own grandchild. This child, Fauna Hodel, was born to her mother Tamar when Tamar was only 14 years old.
See, I'm not trying to stereotype or anything, but this sounds like a serial killer.
I mean, it's not, though.
Oh, it's not. He's not. I mean, he's not confirmed, but I'm just saying.
He's not a confirmed serial killer. He's rumored to have killed at least 3 people, 2 in California, 1 in the Philippines.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm just saying. But it's a rumor kind of.
I thought you were talking about Fauna.
No, talking about the dude that George Hodel.
Gotcha. I was like, wait, because didn't we talk about that with Bundy too, where his father was potentially his grandfather?
Oh yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did.
Yes, we did. That was the last episode. We should remember this.
Tetarina Bundy.
The only thing I remember from that is Culpepper.
And donating nipples.
Make sure to listen to that one if you haven't.
A lot of great references in it, I swear.
Episode 5 was a good one.
You will laugh your nipples off.
And hopefully donate them
afterwards. George was actually found to have carried photos of Elizabeth Short with him, as well as had been seen with Short in public multiple times. It is actually speculated that the two were either romantically or sexually involved with each other.
Okay, come on. This guy didn't do it. Come on.
Yeah. you just wait. Yeah. Not only that, but the LAPD had actually put Hodel under surveillance in 1950, and he has been on record as saying many, many incriminating things, with this following quote being the main one. And I quote, "Supposing I did kill the Black Dahlia, they couldn't prove it now. They can't talk to my secretary anymore because she's dead," end quote.
This makes me so mad. This is so frustrating. This guy obviously did it. That's incriminating evidence.
Here's the funny thing too. The LAPD actually took that, listened to the recordings and actually ruled him out as a suspect based on the recordings alone.
What? What? Why? Why? Oh my god.
Okay.
I'm so mad.
I'm gonna skip ahead, actually. It should... no, excuse me. George apparently actually had... So here's the thing. George, his main practice was that he actually... he was basically a sex doctor. That was the thing. And I know that sounds weird, but no, he was actually assisting in, like, the sexual lives of... and basically knew the sexual habits of anybody from prostitutes and sex workers all the way up to the Hollywood elite. So, like, main A-list celebrities. Like, he was helping with, sex STDs, sterilization, tubes tied, vasectomies.
That's a thing? Like, that's like a sex doctor is something I could go to college and become?
Technically, yes.
Man.
I guarantee you that's not what it's actually called. I don't know the name of it, so I just called it a sex doctor. Again, I'll probably hit up the girl that's my friend that's pre-med.
Sexologist.
Sexologist.
I mean, maybe. Probably not, but maybe.
Intercologist?
Oh!
Maybe?
That sounds more professional. Coideology.
Reproductology?
We're making up words at this point.
Penis into vaginaologist? I don't fucking know.
Penis into... Oh my god, sorry.
Oh my god. Cameron, don't kill me, please.
Hit different, man.
It do be hitting different, though.
So why is she called the Black Dahlia?
Okay, so the reason that she's called the Black Dahlia is because she was actually often seen, like, wearing, like, sleek black clothing and had dyed black hair and often wore a dahlia flower clip in her hair.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I got you. Cool. That's cute.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
we're rocking the look minus the flower right now, so fuck it.
Wait.
We got some flowers in the studio.
We got some flowers? Just
there we go.
Perfect. The entire episode like this from now on.
The rest of the time. All right.
Okay. Anyways, back to what I was saying. But yeah. So it should be mentioned that George did because he did have, like, knowledge of the sex lives of a wide variety of people. He knew about prostitution rings and gambling rings that were going on in the LAPD. Mm-hmm. So he had, like, a lot of dirt on them. And if they, like, actually tried to incriminate him, he could just be like, yeah, these guys are fucking corrupt. And, like, basically his case would be nullified.
Wow.
He had so much power.
So he got away with it, man.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
And anyways, so that covers that. Steve actually, the evidence just keeps on piling on from here on. Steve had actually also hired a handwriting expert who examined the letters from the Black Dahlia murderer, as well as... Okay, so there was actually a separate murder as well that I mentioned earlier. Okay. And this girl was also killed with blunt force trauma, left in an open lot, and had the initial... and was awkwardly posed as well. This girl that was killed had the initials BD written on her torso, and obviously, you know, they would think that would mean Black Dahlia, especially because of the similarities to the case, as well as it only happened like 3 weeks later.
Oh, wow.
And so the letters and also the letters BD on the corpse matched George Hodell's handwriting.
Oh my god. There's so much evidence, it sucks.
Hodell also had 50-pound sacks of concrete sent to his house in early January, right before Elizabeth Short was last seen alive, and the bags found that were suspected to be used to carry the parts of her body were found at the crime scene as well, and they matched the 50-pound sacks that George had bought.
I got a 50-pound sack for you. Okay, that's just childish. But seriously,
did it 50 cents? $1.50?
This is the testicle episode I've established. But seriously, like, that just sucks. I mean, it's because of crooked cops that this guy isn't behind bars.
Essentially, yeah. And I mean...
there's so much evidence. I mean, it's clearly him, you know? It's not just like there was one or two things. Like
There's a lot of evidence, yes. But, like, a lot of it is very circumstantial. The handwriting expert was hired by Steve Hodell, who was trying to build a case against his father. And I mean, I don't know why a handwriting expert would go crooked. I don't know why. I don't know why they would take payoffs.
They don't sound like the kind of people to do that.
Yeah, I know. Like, that's kind of weird. But that has to be noted. A lot of it is circumstantial. the only things that aren't really circumstantial are him talking about the Black Dahlia murder openly in his house with like little to no provoking, and then like saying like, oh yeah, my secretary's dead now, but his secretary died of a drug overdose, so it's like, granted, he do be having drugs in his house, he do be a doctor.
Now, is there any evidence about that being linked to him? Or
I don't know.
was that like her, like she had her own thing going on?
Yeah, she might have had her own thing going on.
Do you think that, like, based on what you've read, like, it would be that? Or am I really challenging your knowledge right now?
You're really challenging my knowledge right now. You're actually kind of mind-fucking me right now.
I'm working for the audience right now. They've got questions that need to be answered.
Shit. Wait, this is a good question.
Yeah.
Part 2?
Maybe a part 2. We'll get into Hodel, right? Hodel, that's his name. Yeah. We'll get into Hodel if he drugged his secretary or not. More unsolved cases that we discovered from the unsolved case.
Mike, get at me, motherfuckers!
Mike's speechless. He's like, Jesus Christ.
You know what? I'm just gonna drink my bang.
Bang break?
Bang break.
We're gonna take a break. What was that voice crack? Jesus Christ.
We're gonna take a break!
Okay, but seriously.
Yeah, let's take a break. Welcome back to Serial Killer Chronicles Unsolved, episode number 2 on the Black Dahlia murder. How we doing after that break, Jake?
I'm doing pretty good. I feel juiced up.
I am banging and hanging, baby.
The bangs are really hitting hard today. We have a lot of energy for this second half, I will tell you what.
Are your lights still off? Good. Because here comes part 2 of Serial Killer Chronicles Unsolved on the Black Dahlia murder.
If you thought it was spoopy before, it's about to get extra super duper spoopy.
Spoopy. Had to do 2 O's with my head. I whip my hair back and forth, I whip my hair back and forth.
Oh, that's it.
Willow Smith. Anyways, back to the concrete sacks.
I was really hoping to get back to these sacks.
Yeah, so Hodel, these sacks that were delivered to his house, filled with concrete. Big balls Bowser. TikTok references.
Oh, Jesus.
It is what it is. I know it's Big Boss Bowser. Don't come for me. Yeah, so these were actually carrying the body parts. They were found on the crime scene, and they were suspected to be the bags that carried Elizabeth Short's body to the lot that she was found in. And the reason that they believe this is because there was actually watered down blood in these bags. So it's like, yeah, put 2 and 2 together, yeah.
No, that's someone else's blood.
Nah. There was a dead body here 2 weeks ago, so.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Well, that's debunked.
Yeah. What the fuck are we doing here then?
I don't know.
Fuck you, George Hodel. I need my bang.
He's really leaving. I really set him off this time.
That's not the exit. This is the exit.
Yep.
All right.
Well, I guess that's it for Serial Killer Chronicles. Mike is committing to this like so hard right now. Mike has left the studio. He has left me by myself. I'm gonna go off on a single podcast. He flushed the toilet. You literally went upstairs, flushed the toilet, and came back downstairs. All right, Mike is
I'm not
back.
back downstairs. What are you talking about?
So I can tell you about the Black Dahlia Murder Band, which they're pretty awesome. Breaking my shit down here, I swear to God. Oh, but that's just my baseball bat. Wait till the end of the video if you're watching. Really interesting scene.
Just wait, it's great.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Mike's back.
I am back.
Had a little bit of a tantrum there. He's back though.
I was just sad boy. Anyways, so in 2012, there was actually Steve Hodel, the son of George Hodel, actually brought a retired FBI agent and a camera crew and some police dogs as well, to his old family house, which is obviously where Elizabeth Short would have died.
Yeah.
If he indeed did commit these murders, and the police dogs were actually used to find traces of dead bodies, of human decomposition. I can speak in English.
So they were looking for dead bodies.
Yeah, they were looking for like dead shit.
just anything. Fingers,
Pretty much,
fingernails.
yeah.
I'm really on fingernails today.
And the dogs actually found some stuff, and then some doctor was like, yo, like, this doesn't mean anything, like, oh, there could just be some, like, runoff from, like, a previous dump site.
From the last serial killer. Nice burp, by the way.
Thank you. Bang burp.
Bang burp.
Bang burp! But, they actually took some soil and tested it, and were like, yo, there's actually some human shit in here. There's
Human like shit or human body parts?
human body parts. I just like saying the word shit.
I'm just to clarify.
I just like saying the word shit. It's fun. But they couldn't pinpoint it to being like an exact point in time, because it was like, oh, this is anywhere from the last 20 to 100 years.
So it could have been the serial killers that lived there previously.
Yeah, totally, 100%.
You know.
It's just Murder House from AHS.
Yeah.
It's not even like actually like they actually the Murder House is based on a true story. If you guys didn't know,
I can't believe AHS hasn't like done something with this. This would be like kind of interesting. I don't know.
They did something with Black Dahlia and Murder House actually.
Really?
Mm-hmm. There was a they actually didn't even change the name or anything. They called her Elizabeth Short. They just didn't do anything with George Hodel. They made it a dentist instead.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Mm-hmm. Interesting. Okay. I must have missed that. I haven't watched that since I was like...
Rewatch it.
I watched that when I was like young. Like too young to be watching a masturbation scene in the first episode young.
Oh, yeah. There was a masturbation scene in the first episode.
There is, unfortunately.
Multiple sex scenes, a sexual assault, masturbation.
Anyways. Black Dahlia.
Yeah. So, yeah. And like I said before, though, it should be noted that Steve Hodel does have a conflict of interest and could potentially be biased as to why he's trying to convict his father for being the Black Dahlia murderer. Because as stated before in part 1, George was very cruel and sexually abusive towards his female children, and very cruel and abusive towards his family in general.
Yeah.
But as also previously stated, it is worth noting that George Hodel did have knowledge about police corruption in the LAPD, dealing with prostitution rings and gambling, and the police potentially expunged evidence and got rid of it and misplaced it just to protect their own reputations because of what George knew. And another quote is actually, I didn't put it in here, but I remember it. And apparently George said, this is the best this is the best payoff in LAPD history. I need to get a connection made with the DA.
Oh my god.
And it's like, okay. It's like,
See, like, I get that you could argue that maybe Steve is biased, but, like, maybe he's biased for a reason. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe he's biased because his fucking dad is a piece of shit.
his dad really is a piece of shit. Like, I don't know. Like, here's the thing. I'm not going to say whether or not George Hodel is, like, the Black Dahlia murderer right now. But I will 100% say, like, dude, you fucking suck as a human being.
Is he still, like, running rampant?
No, he died in 1999.
Okay. We're probably going to get to that, huh?
No.
You don't care that much?
I didn't have that covered.
Well, now
You know, he did.
I'm taking Steve's side, though, on this one, I think. I definitely think this George guy might have done it.
I do, too. I definitely think that... I mean, he's the only real guy that actually has any sort of significant evidence against him, and it just doesn't make sense to really call into question anybody else here.
Yeah.
Who knows, though? Maybe suddenly they'll find miraculous new evidence, and they'll be like, hey, yo, this motherfucker killed her. Or, this motherfucker killed her. Or, I'm suddenly turning into white Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah, I was like, what's going on, man?
Motherfucker.
I'm sick of these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane! You know there's a snakes on a train, too?
There's a snakes on a train?
There is.
It is
Yeah.
Oh, I think I've heard of it, actually.
I've never seen it, but I really want to see it. Just because it's going to be a fucking disaster.
Oh, my God.
Wait, are we talking about horror movies, Mike?
We are talking
You know
about a
what
horror
that
movie.
reminds me of, Mike?
You get your daily plug.
I do get my daily plug. Go check out Killjoy Jake on YouTube. I am getting very close, not really, to 1,000 subscribers. I would like to get there sometime soon, though.
So you were on the
help me out.
tallies page.
I was on. Now I'm there. Yeah. So
There we go.
I'm like a little more than halfway.
Yeah.
A little more than halfway.
552.
Yeah.
That's more than Unbranded. Speaking of which, you should subscribe to Unbranded News and Media, because guess what? We're one subscriber away from 50, 51 away from 100, and 951 away from 1,000. So subscribe. Get us to 1,000.
951 of you could subscribe right now. That'd be pretty nice.
Yeah, if 951 people watch this video and all of you subscribe, we'd be at 1,000.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Let's pull it up for some love. What's going on?
Let's get the love going. 49 subscribers.
We also have a new podcast that's the video. It's not a video podcast, but it's up on the YouTube channel now, the Polarity Podcast, which is pretty dope.
It is pretty dope.
We got Andrew fucking Yang in an interview. Guy's incredible.
Not on our page though.
No, no.
I wish it was on our page.
No, but it's on. Wait, this is the video though, right here.
It talks about it. It talks about like what he did, like what he said.
He's not in this one?
I don't believe so.
For real?
I don't know for sure.
Where can they find that? Because it's kind of a big one.
I actually didn't. I'm gonna full on admit I didn't watch the episode. I didn't give us a view on that. Sorry, Shazam. I love you, but I keep on forgetting to watch.
I'm trying to promote Shazam's stuff, man.
I love you, Shazam. Go watch Polarity. Go watch Polarity. It's a dope podcast.
It's another one part of the Unbranded News and Media. I'm also starting my Killjoy Jake podcast that I believe
will be going up on Unbranded News and Media.
No, well, I think I'm going to put it on my page, but it's going to be like through the Unbranded News and Media Network, produced by that. You know.
So you're going to put like the video format up on Killjoy Jake, but you're going to put like the thingy, the actual like audio up on Unbranded, or what are you doing?
I don't know what I'm going to. Honestly, I don't know.
We'll figure it out. We're recording that like in 20 minutes, so.
Yeah. Pretty dope.
You want to order pizza for that?
Sure. Oh, I wasn't going to do it today, but if you want to do it today, fuck it.
Oh, I thought we were doing that today.
I wanted to do it next week, but if you want, we can do the intro one. We're just going to talk like what it's going to be about and stuff. That's what I was thinking. So
you want to order pizza?
Sure.
Let's fucking order pizza and talk about a podcast then.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, brother.
So is that where we're ending this one?
Not yet. I have one more paragraph.
Oh shit. I'm sorry. I thought we were over it. I was just getting the ending shit out of the way. Oh god.
Even though many people believe that the case is solved, nobody has been officially convicted, and the police are no longer pursuing leads having to do with the case. From the outside looking in, it looks to be pretty cut and dry that Dr. George Hodel is indeed the Black Dahlia murderer. Mm-hmm. But many people see this case as cold, and that this is just a case of a son trying to get back the cruelty that he put his family through.
This is like the ultimate cold case file, you know?
It is.
Yeah.
It really do be.
Really do be. Interesting.
So yeah, let us know what you think in the comments. Do you believe that Dr. George Hodel is just a douchebag, or that he's a douchebag that also killed somebody?
Or was he framed? Well, maybe his son did it. Maybe you think his son did it. I don't know.
His son was like 12.
Hey, you know what? You never know, man. You never know. Those 12-year-olds, what are they plotting against us? I don't even know. They're going to take over the world one day.
Masturbating?
That doesn't make any fucking sense. They're probably masturbating.
They are probably masturbating.
Most likely. I remember that I was at that age.
We still are.
We still are.
Healthy medical facts about us. We're not putting that in
everybody jerks off. Everybody does.
We can put that in. Everybody bleeds.
And everybody comes. It's true though.
Some guys don't be doing shit for their women though.
You think nuns, like when they go to their chambers, they live in chambers, right? Sure, I don't know.
I'm not going to talk about nuns masturbating.
Good point. I wasn't going to go there, but maybe I was.
No, you were 100% going there. You were talking about nuns going into their chambers, and I was like, okay, I'm going to switch this subject.
And they go to sleep because they, believe in God.
They pray. Oh shit! My Thanos ring.
You haven't. Oh, what? No way! That really is. Holy crap!
Yeah.
All the Infinity Stones. That's dope. Is that are those like real stones or?
No, I got this for $10 at the thrift store.
I thought it was like a really expensive looking ring.
I wish. That's the reason that I got it. Is because it looks expensive, but I got it for $10.
I think it's pretty dope. I like it.
I love it.
I gotta get some ink, dude. You're inspiring me to get something going on.
Yeah. You do. Dope. I'm actually gonna be getting tattoo number. I have 11, 12, 13, and 14 planned out already.
Oh, really?
I have 10 tattoos in case you guys didn't know. 7 on this arm, 1 on my chest, 2 on my left arm. And so my 11th tattoo is going to be a black and gray heart that I'm putting on my leg. So I'm going into my legs now. And then 12 and 13 are 12 is going to be a tribute to Mac Miller. 13 is going to be a Cleveland Indians C, because for Mac Miller, I'm getting the Pittsburgh Pirates P.
Oh, cool.
Because he had it on his hand, so I kind of want to get that somewhere too.
Yeah, that's
And
cool.
then 13 is going to be the Cleveland Indians block C, so people actually like know where my loyalties lie, and people don't think that I'm a Pittsburgh fan, because fuck Pittsburgh.
Yeah, no.
And then 14 is actually going to be a Black Dahlia inspired tattoo.
You should get a blue slide for Mac Miller. Is that kind of
A
dumb?
lot of people have done that, though.
A lot of people have done that. I have a
of
buddy
people.
who has that. Now that I think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. That'd be cool though.
Or I might get like a guy like sitting behind a table because of that one album cover.
Yeah.
I might do that.
You
I
should
don't
get
know.
like a sketch of that or something.
That'd be kind of dupe. Kind of dupe.
The one I want to
go.
get right on my shoulder. My buddy kind of inspired me. He has like an octopus hanging out on his shoulder. My buddy Casey. Shout out to Casey. He's a magician. He's pretty dope. I want to get so my favorite thing to drink is rum, Kraken rum. Love that with Coke and some Bang. Actually, that would probably mix well with Bang.
Dude, if we get a sponsorship with Bang, I'm gonna get a Bang tattoo.
You know what? We're saying it right now. Me and Mike will both get matching Bang tattoos on our left butt cheeks if Bang sponsors us.
Not my butt cheek.
I will do it on the left butt cheek.
I will do it probably on like my. If we're at a point where we're getting a sponsorship with Bang, I can afford to get a hand tattoo.
I'd do it on the hand.
I would do it on the hand too.
If it meant a sponsorship with Bang.
I could just stick it up like this and just be like, Bang energy.
I'll get it on the right hand, you get it on the left hand, and then we can just go like that.
Bang Bros!
Or what if you got like a BA and then I got an NG?
Dude, that'd be sick.
That would be pretty dope.
That'd be dope. Like
Pretty
this,
dope.
like right here.
Yeah.
That'd be amazing. Oh wait, Bang Bros is actually like trademarked. I forgot about that.
Can't say that.
We can say that?
We cannot say
cannot
that.
say- I already said it, so.
Well, fuck.
Oh, damn it. Well, it was nice knowing you guys. We're gonna go get our asses sued off by Bang Bros now.
SKK is canceled.
Until
Make it
further
trend.
notice.
Make it.
Sorry, guys.
I am not canceled.
I'm gonna have to get out of like $500 million of copyright infringement debt. So,
Basically. Yeah.
been nice knowing you guys. I might as well just sell my left kidney and both of my nipples. And
You're donating your nipples, okay?
no, at this point, I gotta sell them.
You gotta sell them.
Man, if we're $500 million in copyright infringement, then I gotta sell them.
Dude, I would pay. If someone was like, yo, $50 per nipple, I'd fucking do that. I don't
I
need
wouldn't
these
do
things.
it. $50?
Do you need a nipple, though? Do you,
I don't need nipples, but I mean, only $50 to give up 2 nipples?
I would probably try to upcharge them a little bit, but like $50 is, well, like $50 per nipple.
At least like $5K per nipple.
$5K per nipple? Damn. I'd take that fucking deal.
$10K for all of my tits.
Your whole tit?
My whole tit.
Like you'd have little concaves where your tits would be.
Not even. I'd just kind of have like, just.
I'd get rid of the nipple. I wouldn't get rid of my whole chest. Or like my pinky toes. Like if I'd sell my pinky toes for like $10K.
I would sell my pinky toes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'd sell my pinkies too.
They just put me under. They cut them off. Fuck it. I don't care.
I'd sell my left weenus for $100K.
That would kind of hurt though, dude.
My weenus?
Yeah. Like just the skin. Is that what you're talking about? Like just the skin right
Yeah,
here?
just like the skin.
What? Who would want that?
Some people are weirdos, dude.
Yeah. Good point.
Jeffrey Dahmer hit me up.
Yeah. We got to do the guy. We have to talk about the dude who like cut off the guy's dick and like ate it.
Oh, the one your dad talked about?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we do have to do that one.
Was that my dad? I couldn't remember if that was my dad or you telling me that.
No, your dad talked about it.
Right,
Your
right.
dad is the one who juiced it.
That's so gross. Shit.
Has your dad eaten somebody's dick?
He might have.
He might have.
He's the kind of guy to do it.
Yeah, he was in the metal scene.
He was in the metal scene. Look up the SSA band. They're a thrash metal band from Cleveland. Just look them up. That's my dad.
Look up Dead Iron. They're a death metal band from Cleveland. That's my cousin playing rhythm guitar.
Oh no shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about that. That's cool.
Aletheia too. My cousin played rhythm guitar for them too.
Oh really? Oh, that's cool. That's dope. Yeah.
We are so off topic. All of that is probably going to be cut.
Yeah. I'm gonna. Do
Okay.
that.
Anyways, 3, 2. Thank you guys for watching this episode of Serial Killer Chronicles Unsolved. That was awesome.
That was pretty dope.
Don't leave me hanging. Thank you. Yeah, so obviously, like, comment, subscribe on the video. Comment below who you think the true Black Dahlia murderer is. Whether you think it's George Hodel, or you think it's some rando, or you think it's Steve Hodel for some reason.
12-year-old child.
12-year-old child Steve Hodel. Yeah, let us know in the comment section down below. Don't forget to subscribe to Unbranded News and Media, as I said like 3 times in this video, because you should catch up on all basketball, sports, politics, serial killer information, music, All of it. We've got some skits coming out soon. Jacob's going to have a podcast coming out soon. Don't know for sure if it's going to be on Unbranded. We're figuring out the logistics, but it's going to be dope no matter where it's being posted. Don't forget to follow me on social media, on Instagram at TheRealMikeHook. Don't forget to follow Jacob on Instagram at Killjoy_Jake. Don't forget to follow Serial Killer Chronicles Podcast on Twitter at SKKPod. Get us to 3,300 followers on Twitter, please. And yeah.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah. Banging and hanging, bitches.
Banging and hanging. Donate your nipples. And
don't put genitals in work lockers.
Don't put genitals in work lockers. Callbacks to other episodes. Make sure to listen to other episodes.
Yeah. Okay. We purposely do callbacks to other episodes so you guys watch the other episodes. I'm gonna call this out right now. Go watch episodes 1 through 5. Jeffrey Dahmer, Eileen Wuornos, Gary Ridgway, Zodiac Killer, Ted Bundy, and now the Black Dahlia murderer.
Dab on them haters.
Dab on them bitches. Yeah, binge watch our series, bro.
Thanks for listening.
Thanks for watching. We love you guys. We love you motherfuckers. Stay safe. Wash your damn hands. Be different than us and it's social distance, please.
It's the longest ending ever.
I know, it's great. I love it. This is my trademark, is unnecessarily long endings.
People have probably signed off by now. Anyways, we love you guys.
We love you
Peace.
motherfuckers. Take care.
Bye-bye.